Hey, what in the world are you doing?
I'm getting ready.
For what?
For this review on Apache.
Apache is a helicopter combat simulation from Interactive Magic. You know, Wild Bill Steely's new company?
It's not about Geronimo?
No, now put down that tomahawk.
But Geronimo's flying, right? Apache is the third incarnation of the gunship games, featuring 3D SVGA graphics, a snot load of missions, network, and modem play.
I think it's a good thing to mention that this is not like Comanche, which was more of an arcade-style shoot-'em-up. Apache has more emphasis on being a combat helicopter simulation. There is an arcade mode which makes it easier to fly, but for the hardcore fans, the realistic mode offers the experience of actually flying an Apache helicopter.
Which, I need to say, shows the reason that Bob Civilian isn't allowed to fly military hardware.
Before you ever get to the combat, there's the nifty map screen which outlines the mission and course you'll be needing to take.
Remember that these are military-coordinated missions, and they'll be expecting you to fly to all of the waypoints.
I never knew that a map could be interactive, but this is no mortal map. This is the Apache map.
You can rotate this thing to whatever angle you want, zoom in on any part of the map, and decide which enemies and good guys you do and don't want to see. It even offered to take out my trash.
You can also choose the 3D function, which gives you a window in which you fly over the landscape to any point you choose on the map.
All you have to do is click on a point, and as the 3D marker moves toward that point, it shows you the terrain it's flying over.
Flashy indeed. In the cockpit, you have a ton of options. The basic views are the front and back seats, which give you 5 monitors between them. On 4 of the monitors, you can assign whatever functions you want, and the 5th monitor shows a close-up of the soon-to-be-destroyed enemy you've targeted.
You can assign ground radar, air radar, weapon status, satellite mapping, and more.
You can also look out to both sides of the cockpit with 2 views on either side. So you can look about 45 degrees and 90 degrees to both your left and right. The extra views that are available are very impressive as well. You can set the external view to any angle you want, and the detail of your chopper is so exact that you can see each individual missile pod and whether or not the missile has been fired.
You can use the spectator view, the remote view, and then there's the view.
Ah yes, the one, the only, weapon view.
You can ride right on the tail of the missile as it rushes toward the target, and even customize the angle you're riding on the missile so you can get that happy feeling we should all have when blowing things up.
Take the scene in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, when the arrow was flying through the forest and you're right behind it. And cross it with Slim Pickens riding the bomb in Dr. Strangelove. That's what it feels like.
Another great feature of Apache is the helmet view. Instead of just looking out the window and targeting whatever you see, Apache allows you to freely look around in whatever direction you normally could in an actual Apache.
This feature, more than any other, gave me the feeling of actually being there. When you can look to your left and right, and up and down like you really would in a chopper, it not only helps in finding targets, but it helps complete the simulation experience. It's the next best thing to actually wearing one of those helmets.
When you have all of this and SVGA graphics as well, you can imagine what kind of power a machine needs to have to make it go. Don't worry, Apache has it all covered. You can run it in either SVGA mode or VGA mode.
And within each of those modes, you can decide how much detail to run. You can have SVGA mode with little detail, VGA mode with a lot of detail, and everything in between. Whatever runs best on your system.
Apache is a great game with many features and options, and I've only begun to scratch the surface. There's also a full campaign, modem play so you and your friend can go head-to-head, and there's network capability so you and all your buds can have at it.
It does my heart good to see a package like this. Great graphics, great gameplay, and one of the best interfaces I've seen all come together in a super game. It may sound like just another helicopter game, but products are seldom done this well.